In this video, I'll be walking you through the installation process of Kube Turbo on an OpenShift cluster. Kube Turbo is an agent that you need to install on OpenShift or Kubernetes cluster to collect the cluster data and send it back to Turbonomic server. I'll go ahead and create a new project in which I'll be installing the Kube Turbo operator as well as the instance. Before I proceed with the installation, I will go ahead and create a new client ID and client secret using the provided APIs from Turbonomic. In order to do that, I have switched to the Turbonomic project or namespace in which I have an instance running. Under networking, click on routes and copy this URL. Open a new tab and append Swagger to the end of the URL. This will basically take you to the homepage where you can see the list of APIs that Turbonomic provides. Expand the authorization one and click on the post API, which basically is used to create the client ID and client secret. Click on try it out and I'll replace the body with this JSON one, which has a different scope listed in there. Click on execute. If it's successful, you should get a response code 200 and the body should contain client secret and client ID. Copy that over and switch to OpenShift UI now. Switch to the Kube Turbo operator namespace that I created earlier. And under workloads, I'm going to click on secrets and create a new key value secret. I'll name it Turbonomic credentials. For the first key, it's client ID, and for the value, we will copy the response that we got from the API. I'll repeat this step for client secret. Copy the value that we got from the API and click on create. Once that's done, we'll switch over to the operator hub view and search for Kube Turbo. Click on the certified image and click on install. Keep everything, the version latest and the namespace as the one that I just created. I'll leave the update approval as automatic and click on install. This usually takes a few seconds. If I switch over to the installed operators tab, now I should see a Kube Turbo operator. If you click on it, it will show the status as installing. And if you click on the pods, you'll see that there's a Kube Turbo operator pod and it's already in ready status. So if you switch over to the install operator tab and click on Kube Turbo operator, you will see an option to create an instance. So we'll go ahead and do that. In the YAML view, the only thing that we need to change here is the URL for the Turbo server where the data needs to be sent to. So we'll replace that with the route URL that we copied over earlier. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and click create. So this should create a new pod in the namespace called Kube Turbo release. As you can see, it's already running and in ready status now. In order to see if the target has been added in the Turbonomic server, let's switch over to the Turbonomic project and go to networking route. Click on the URL. This basically takes you to the UI of Turbonomic. I'll go ahead and log into it. And if I switch to the settings and target configuration, you'll see that OpenShift is now added as a target. And if I switch to the home section, you can see the data is not available at the moment. This will take several minutes for the supply chain to populate. And this is pretty much the installation steps for Kube Turbo.